sport, believe it or not. A footy game got us back together. They've got a big thing down here in Melbourne called the Community Cup. They have every year to raise money for RecLink, which helps homeless people. It's all the musicians. It's called the SB Rock Dogs football team play against the Triple R PBS Megahertz, and it's basically Melbourne musicians playing a game of footy against DJs and associated radio people. So it's a bit of aggro there sometimes, but they have it every year, and it's a big deal. And they always have a bunch of bands, and you know, they asked us to reform to do it, and we thought, well, that's a charity event. You can't really say no, you know. And it's a really good day. Like, they've got 10,000-15,000 people, so we did it for that, and it went really good. Like, we really enjoyed it and thought, done all the hard work. Might as well do a couple of gigs as well. So we did a couple of pub gigs, and they went real good. And we decided we'll do a few shows interstate and see what happens. You know, I mean, it's 20 years, it's a long time for us. You know, and the good thing is all the boys had kept playing. Like, it wasn't like no one was dragging a drum kit out from under the house or anything. They all kept playing, and everyone was. So, you know, there's a good argument that we're probably musically a lot better than we were 20 years ago. You know, so.
And any time a band gets back together, or I suppose any group of people get back together, you have to revisit the reasons that you broke up in the first place. How did that go?
It's a lot of, I reckon it's a healing process, you know. Reptiles are only around for 3 years, and it was like that, you know. We had a lot of money spent on this. You know, 1 minute we were playing in tiny little pubs, the next minute we were, you know, supporting Jimmy on a national tour, and it was whirlwind, you know, and then it all just sort of fell in a bit of a heap. And, you know, everyone was pretty confused. We were all pretty young. You know, I suppose for me, I kind of went on to do that first solo album, which was quite successful. So, you know, I guess for me it was, you know, it was a soft landing, if you like. You know, whereas the other boys, I guess, sort of, you know, were pretty bitter about it. And, you know, it was a really weird time. It was fun, but it was also quite intense. And so getting back together, it's kind of a full circle thing, you know.